was Exoprimal, chat. Holy crap, it was. This game is mad fun, right? Yeah. So far everything just feels like a fun, addicting, like escalation type of video game, right? Yeah, and it does what it does need to do, right? You get like different characters, different abilities, you get like support characters, you have all these extra stuff that make the game like, that make the game so fucking unique, right? It's actually fucking crazy. But I guess that's it for today's Exoprimal beta, right? Because it's almost like a minute away and we can only get like 4 matches, right? But hopefully next time we can get a little bit more, and hopefully the game will change here or there. But yeah, it's pretty solid, it's pretty tight. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this demo. Not gonna lie, this is like kind of like one of those few instances where multiplayer stuff really like kind of like grabbed me. I mean, of course, you know, Halo did grab me. It was a free multiplayer. What other games really did grab me? I mean, of course, you know, Predator did, but look how well that turned out. But yeah, the game does what it needs to do. There was like PvE, and then later part there was like PvP. You get to customize your suits, and you get different playstyles in battle, all that jazz, and it's really fun. It's really good. I really like it, 100%. My only biggest worry is that, are we gonna get like more well, no, they are gonna like put more stages in this game. It's just we don't know what it is. Right now it's just only like the one. But hopefully maybe some like changes here and there, right? I didn't play a lot with like the classes that that the game like gave me. Like the only things I've tried were the Ronin, the assault rifler guy, the main dude, and the tank. Right, those were the classes that like I tried out in this demo, and then we only had like 4 matches so far. Yeah, they were pretty solid, right? We could get like matches like 1, 2, 3 right off the bat. There was one occurrence where we tried to like cancel out and try to like enter back in, and it was taking a little bit of a long time, right? But again, as the beta was expected, there were like some crashes here and there, stuff like that. But it's fun, right? Honestly, like I would give like Exoprimal like a solid like 8, right? Even though like the game did not come out, this is just like a closed like multiplayer beta, and this is only for like closed invitations only, right? So I think I want to show off how we can actually like do that, right? So for those that don't know, Exoprimal is a game that like is having like a beta series, right? We've been playing this. The Khaiza has played like 4 like different games. I mean, in the middle there was like break time, so I could have done like maybe 5. And you know what? Like each like session of a match was like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So game's pretty hefty. Right, like you gotta like commit. This is not like a fighting game match or anything like that where the match is done in like only like 3 to 4 minutes. No, this is actually like a team-based game, so you have to like coordinate with your partners and dudes and just do all this like crazy stuff. But yeah, like multiplayer is pretty tight. The hordes of like dinos, and you could actually have like summoned like big dinos like Triceratops and a T-Rex like to invade your enemy team to stall them from progressing. Because the whole structure of this game goes as this. There are like several rounds in a match, right? I think it's like 6 or 7. And you have like different phases. So whoever enemy team gets like the fastest shortcut to success is like the winner, right? Of course you have to like coordinate and like take out dudes as quickly as you can, right? That's the PvE aspect. The PvP is actually later down the line at the very end of the round, where if you complete all your shit quickly, then you get to like secure a payload like Overwatch style. You have to like take this like fucking cube, travel it all the way, like go straight and then hook a left turn and then wait for Kevin to actually like beam you the fuck up, and then you win the round, and whoever is behind is killed by dinos, right? Or is eaten alive by dinos. And you know, that's a pretty cool like gimmick, or like a pretty cool like disguise on the or like a pretty interesting element in the PvE aspect, right? Because normally when you have like PvE, and this is like my first take of this genre, because I always thought PvE was like you team up with like a squad of 4 or 5, and then you take down like waves after waves of enemies until you reach the final round, and once the final round is over, you win. But Exoprimal is not the case, right? They pretty much like tweak the idea of what PvE is, and then integrate some like PvP elements in the game. So throughout the round, you're killing dinosaurs, but you could, like I said, you could like summon dinosaurs and then invade other players' worlds to stall them from progressing. And once it gets to the real PvE, where you secure the payload, you have to like stick with the cube, take out all of like the dickheads in order to stop it from progressing, as well as dealing with like many dino swarms that are preventing you from securing this PvE loadout, and PvE like secure the payload. And yeah, like you battle different classes of enemies. You have like Ronin, which is very quick and cunning. He can like teleport dash, he can dash, he can do a shoulder check that deals massive damage. He has an overdrive, which like, you know, overheats and lets you do your skills like over and over and over again, and has shortened the cooldown. You have the assault rifle bitch that like does like gunner shit, classic like grenade and like spray your ammunition at dinos and humans. Then you have like the tank, which like stops whatever progress, or not stops, or like is like the front role model, like how tanks are in most games, like League of Legends and stuff like that. Like Braum is a good example, that just absorbs hits and stalls the enemies in order for the others to do their own shit. And then there's the support, which, you know, obviously I didn't play because I don't like, you know, being in the back lines. I like being more in the front lines and like getting kills and advancing. So the support actually like paralyzes and stuns dinos so that your other teammates can like secure in kills and all that jazz. And what the interesting thing about like the Witch Doctor is that has a special ability that you can like summon a contract with an interdimensional dino and then invade another person so that they stop them from progressing. And that like stalls their progress by like 1 block, you know, in order for them to progress. So it's like a race against like time bullshit, and it's pretty interesting that Capcom has thought up a way to like mix it up with the PvE genre. And again, right, this is like my first take on the PvE, so it may be absolutely different from another game, right? Because this is like my first time in the PvE. But yeah, overall, like it's an 8 out of 10. Any changes would I say for Exoprimal? Add more classes, right? Like this is the first beta, and the trailer showed off like 8, and the game only gives you like what is it, like 5? And I'm pretty sure Capcom is hiding more classes under their belt. And they're doing this beta just to like gauge interest, and if the gauge of interest is actually like positive, then there'll be more content like to come. And I'm hoping for like the second beta, which is the 25th? Yeah, the 25th. Thank God it's a Monday, not on a Sunday. But on the 25th, maybe we'll get like another chance to play the game. play the game and play with more unique classes and discover interesting abilities and how it synergizes with the team. But yeah, Exoprimal, really fun. Really, it's... I mean, it's in my like honeymoon phase right now, but I'm in my honeymoon phase right now with this game, but so far it's pretty addicting. It's pretty dumb fucking fun. This is like a casual game that you can play with your friends and just like go nuts. But yeah, game is fun. I would give it like an 8. And how to play Exoprimal or like the closed betas, I'll give you right here, chat. I'll probably like make a video out of it post editing, right? So, I've already signed up, right? But, in order to play the Exoprimal betas, right? Here is... Oh, thank you. The closed betas are coming in like 3 different sections, and obviously the closed network tests are only available on Steam. So if you have like a powerful PC, you need to have recommended requirements. Like I already got those: i7, 16 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce. You know, all the good stuff that you get for like almost 1.5K or 2K a pop. So that sucks, but there are minimum requirements, so you can definitely rock this, but it's gonna be less. But yeah, you have to have the right specs. The session times are what we just played, right? There will be a second play session around like July 25th. Again, same time. And in here, what's gonna be different in here? Sunday is like from... Is this gonna be like forever? Like it looks like it's like 8 PM to almost like the crack of noon. So at the final day we get to play forever? Oh shit, and that means it's gonna be cool, right? But yeah, right? It will be available on other platforms, but right now it's like on Steam. And how to get in, you need to have the following things, right? You need to have a Capcom ID. Now this is the very peculiar part. You can't just have like a Steam account and let it be done. You need to have a Capcom ID, and once you click on this, it will take you to here. Once you get access to here, right, you are directed to the Capcom ID like website, right? And in order to get an account, I've already have an account, but you can go to a new account. So following things will ask you like United States, right? Are you over 13 years old? Yes. Capcom sign up. It will ask you for like login, provisional registration, all that jazz, and the rest is like pretty straightforward. I think it will ask you like email address, full name, state, all that stuff. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I did mine. I already have like a Capcom account to begin with, so that's how I was able to play Exoprimal. And lastly, you need to have your Capcom ID linked with a Steam account. And so, in order to do that, okay, yeah, so it will take you to like your profile information, which is right here, right? I'm not gonna move up any more because it contains sensitive information. But what you see once you get to here, once you made like an account, do you see all this like different PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, Steam, Stadia. And once you see Steam, you click on link. I already have it linked, and you're pretty much good to go. And then you have all these things like manage redeem codes, 2-factor authentication, delete your Capcom ID, right? But yeah, you have like an entry period fill out the survey period. Oh, right, the survey. Right, I forgot about that. So this is like a survey to the Exoprimal beta. Exoprimal closed beta session. Alright, 1. Please tell us what games or genre you play on consoles or gaming PCs. Co-op action games, others. I think that's it, right? About how many times do you roughly spend per week playing on PC gamings or consoles? More than 6. More than 6, okay. How much do you usually spend per month on PC or console games? Between the 31 to 100. Have you ever purchased a Battle Pass or Season Pass for any games that you played on console or PC? I've bought one before. Yeah, that's fair. What did you use to play Exoprimal? Gamepad. Why would I need anything else? Why would I play on mouse and keyboard? Hell no. Hell no. Dirty ass. What was your opinion on the Dino Survival mode after playing? Oh, Dino Survival. That was the mode we were playing at. It was satisfying, interesting. Yeah. Not gonna say like I'm super like jazzed about it, but it's a cool gimmick on the PvE genre. How long did it take you to understand how to play survival mode? I understood it from the first game, yeah. Overall, what aspects of the game did you find most interesting? Please select all of the answers that apply. You can select multiple answers. 5v5 team battles, online team action, the PvP, the abilities and overdrives of each suit, being able to play, no, all this like fluff and stuff. Not interested. I was more interested at like the top 5. So yeah. What do you think of the dinosaur elements? The swarms, the large dinosaurs, and the controllable dinosaurs? Yeah, the swarms were really interesting. The big dinosaurs where you could like control them or like beat their ass with them, they're really fun. So yeah, they were satisfying. How difficult did you find it to fight against dinosaurs? Select one answer. Just the right difficulty. Like, they were not easy bitches. They were still like tanks, so you had to like unload a bunch, right? Like, you can't like solo it. Of course, like, you need help with like things and stuff. You will get like command grab by like a fucking Triceratops or like a T-Rex or some shit like that if they bite you. So they are a good AI enemy. Based on what you played, what do you think of the ability to pick freely from the range of visual and functionally unique suits? It was kind of satisfying, right? Like, I have to give it this. They were not like crazy enough. Like, I feel like I've seen this in like other games before. They are interesting, they are cool. But the only like cool one was like the Ronin one, and there was like one other like suit design that was not mentioned in this closed beta, so that sucks. But hey, they look cool, right? They look cool. Based on what you play, what do you think of the ability to customize your playstyle with rigs? I can't answer that one. It was kind of satisfying. Based on what you played, what do you think of the gameplay utilizing the roles of each suit? It was satisfying, yeah. Like, I like how each suit, even though they have different like genres or like different roles, they have different like sub-roles. Like, I like that a lot. Based on what you played, what did you think of having both PvE and PvE elements? It was really satisfying. Like, I never like felt that before or have heard of that before in like a multiplayer game. Really interesting. Which suits did you find interesting to play? The Zephyr. I love being the ninja. I don't know why. You just roam around and shit. What rigs did you find interesting to use? Oh, that's rigs. Okay. I guess cannon. Cannon is good damage. What did you think of the tutorial that came before the initial, Yeah, it was easy to understand. Like, the general mechanics are, like, there. right? But once you get into like a suit or a specific suit, then it becomes different. If there were any particular parts of the tutorial that were hard to understand, what were they? Was there like a Dominator? Deadeye, Roadblock, Witch Doctor, Dominator. That were hard to understand. I guess like Roadblock? Well, no, I understood what Roadblock does. I understood what Witch Doctor. There wasn't any part. Yeah, never mind. How easy was it to understand and read the game? Understand and read the game UI. Kind of easy. It took a little bit of like understanding, right? Because I was like trying to like do all this stuff, and then I had to like look down in the bottom right, and I was like, oh wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. It took me like a few minutes to get the grasp of it. How satisfied were you with the quality of the graphics in the game? Graphics was really good. Like, it's not super cranked out. It was everything on like high, but it was still really good. Yeah, it just goes to show that like RE Engine just definitely fucking slaps, right? Like, they've been doing really good work. It all started with RE7, right? And like they've just been perfecting their craft of making like characters and environments hyper realistic as much as they can, and doing character rigs as super authentic as much as they can, right? Like, Resident Evil looks really good. Devil May Cry 5 looks really good. Monster Hunter on the Switch looks really good. And that's on the Switch. Like, that thing can't hold up of, like, good graphics, right? You know, like, Mortal Kombat is kind of a stinker to look at, but damn. RE Engine does wonders. How satisfied were you with the quality of the sound in the game? That's much more of an auditory, like, receptive feeling. I would say satisfied, yeah. The sounds were really satisfying to hear. How smooth was the matchmaking when playing? Oh yeah, really smooth. Yeah. Oh no, it was smooth. We had like one match where I was trying to like cancel and it didn't like proc in. But yeah, I would say it's like smooth. You get matches at like 1, 2, 3, you know? Did you find yourselves having issues with lag while playing? Select one answer. I don't think I ever got any lag, right? There was no like stutter. Everything was just like smooth. Everything felt like it was really good. It was really nice. But yeah, it was wholesome. Based on what you play, do you think you will buy Exoprimal when it is released? Yeah, I think I will buy it, right? I think I will buy it. Like, I personally would buy it, but that all depends on the next question. Based on what you have played, do you feel like you would recommend Exoprimal to friends or family, or share this game with others on social media? I would recommend it a little bit, right? Me personally, again, like I said, it all depends on the person, if they're able to like afford it, if the interest is gauged for Exoprimal, will they be able to if the option is there for people to like grab Exoprimal at like an affordable budget price, right? Because odds are, most likely, Exoprimal is going to be $60, right? I don't think it's going to be free to play, and there's no like story, right? It's just, there is like context, right? That there's going to be like this overlooming like presence, like named Leviathan, or Kevin, as I would like call him, and he wants you to like do all these tests and destroy and kill these massive armies of dinos so that he could like get some data and recreate the world or some shit. But if the game just has multiplayer, then it's not gonna like sell, right? You need to have like an engaging like cast of characters. You need to have like a good story for a game to like, you know, be really good. And right now, And right now, it's only like Exoprimal is a very like niche crowd. Like I said, this is just Dino Crisis, but not Dino Crisis. Capcom wholeheartedly said that this is not directly related to any Dino Crisis game whatsoever. This is just its own thing. However, it's Capcom. It's dinosaurs in there. There's like 2 and 2. You can't like fool anybody. And there's no like direct Dino Crisis like things. There is like the red hair character that you see in the background of the main menu, whose name is Regina. But that's just it. There's no direct like story lore or references from the old Dino Crisis games. So that's fine. But again, like, if there's no like story, if there's no characters that like grab the person or anything of the like, then they're not gonna buy it, right? So I wouldn't say I would recommend it strongly. I would recommend it a little bit because, you know, it's a new game, right? You can't just like buy like 1, 2, 3. You have to like play it and see for yourself how well it would be. Would you take part in an open beta test for Exoprimal if one was held for the future? Yeah, I would like take part in that, you know? I would definitely take part. I'm in like the honeymoon phase, and good that it like stopped, right? Even though I wanted more, but my worry is that if you play more of a game and you like first attachment like it, then you're gonna be disappointed later on, or like in a few hours ahead of time that like, oh, I don't like this game anymore. I start to see like everything and now the game is bad. And so thank God that it like ended shortly, but the beta periods in the next 2 ones are gonna be longer, right? One is gonna be like 5 hours long and the next is gonna be like 12 hours long. So, or 24 hours, right? So you got like a lot of time to like think about that. This is just like a short like demo of what the game can really do. So lastly, if you have any particular expectations or any future opinions or points for improvement, crossplay, make it accessible to all platforms instead of just one per console, one per system / console. Low price. Lower the price. Make it free. I don't know if they're gonna like do that, right? Because let me check like GameStop right now. Sorry, we couldn't find the page you were looking for. Oh yeah, it was still Exoprimal. Oh, it's not here. Okay, thank God. Make it free. Yeah, cause like, why would you want to like pay for a $60 game that is just multiplayer, right? Make it free. What else? I guess, no, I wouldn't say like a season pass or anything. Or, yeah, like, I don't know. I was gonna say like Battle Pass, because Battle Pass is kind of like iffy. Iffy in the sense that like, you have to like get this game and then you start like progressing to get like awards and conditions for it, and if you are okay with the Battle Pass or with the Season Pass for the game, then it's alright, but if you don't like the general idea of like Season Passes or Battle Passes, like when the game is free and then you have to like pay for like all the good shit, then it's not gonna work. You are like falling off. Yeah, I guess like this would work. right? Answer freely. Yeah, confirm my answers. Your answers. Submit. Thank you for submitting, right?